Jide sat across from his father, Baba Ade, in the dimly lit sitting room of their modest home. The old man, his face lined with years of wisdom and hardship, watched his son carefully. Jide had just uttered the words every father expects to hear one day. "I want to get married." Baba Ade said nothing at first. He simply nodded and stood up. Jide watched in confusion as his father gathered a basket and carefully placed a dozen eggs inside. Then, he took out a long white robe from the cupboard and draped it over his arm before returning to sit across from Jide. "My son," Baba Ade began, his voice calm but firm. "Women are not to be played with. Marriage is not a game. Let me show you something." He handed Jide the basket full of eggs. "Carry this and walk around the house. But be careful, don't let a single one break." Jide hesitated, but he did as he was told. Slowly, he walked around, balancing the basket in his hands. His steps were cautious, his eyes fixed on the fragile eggs. After a few minutes, he returned and placed the basket back on the table, not a single egg broken. Baba Ade nodded approvingly. "Good. Now, my son, take this robe and wear it." Jide took the white robe and put it on. It was oversized, flowing down past his feet. "Now, fetch water from the well and fill a cup for me." Confused, Jide stepped outside. But as he moved, the rope dragged along the ground, collecting dust. He tried to lift it, but it was too long, brushing against the dirt no matter how carefully he walked. When he returned with the cup of water, the robe was stained and dusty. Baba Ade sighed and looked him straight in the eye. "The eggs, my son, represent a woman's heart. Once broken, it can never be the same again. You handled them with care because you knew their worth. That is how you must handle a woman's heart if you truly love her." Jide swallowed hard, listening carefully. "And this robe," Baba Ade continued, pointing at the dotted fabric, "represents your reputation as a man. The moment you drag it carelessly through life, it gathers stains. Every mistake, every dishonor, every betrayal, people will see it. If you play with women, your robe will never remain white. Respect your wife, and she will protect your honor. Disrespect her, and the world will see the dirt you carry." Silence filled the room. Jide looked down at his hands, feeling the weight of his father's words settle deep in his chest. "Marriage is not about excitement or the beauty of a wedding day," Baba Ade concluded. "It is about responsibility. If you are ready to carry the eggs carefully and keep your robe clean, then you are ready to marry. But if not, think twice, my son." Jide nodded slowly, understanding the lesson. Baba Ade gave him a small, knowing smile. "Then may your home be blessed,